everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is the Wild Card edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap, presented by Lowe's. We start with a good matchup in the NFC. And this is the Vikings running back. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Vikings take care of business. The number 2 seed will get another home game in the divisional round. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is Bucky Irving. He's going to run behind his pads and power it in, 8 yards for the touchdown. The Bucs find a way to get it done. The number 4 seed knocks out the number 5. With that, here's a look at the updated playoff bracket. 4 games coming up for next weekend's divisional round. 1 round is complete. We're down to 8 teams remaining with a chance to lift the Vince Lombardi Trophy. I'm Scott Hansen. We'll see you next week in the divisional.
On the Tampa Bay sideline, wide receiver Emeka Egbuka. He'll need to be at his best here to give his guys a shot to advance. On the other side for the Vikings, their second-year running back. He'd certainly take a repeat of his performance from his guys' victory a week ago. One of 2 spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he returns this to the 22. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from it. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
On the first snap, here's Mayfield. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Last week in the wild card win, he had 7 catches. That's his first one here. Here's Bucky Irving for the first time. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Mayfield looks to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete.
Somehow matching personnel to linebackers on Godwin. I don't understand how that happened.
2 catches now. Matchup, that one, a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He finds his man, complete. It's Gutierrez. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Well, the first drive here, and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, Now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Buccaneers field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And you have to figure that this is a confident quarterback who gets to start here. Coming off of a victory in round 1, team doesn't have to travel. They get another home game here in the divisional round. And I know it sounds cliche, but playing at home, huge for a quarterback, huge for his team. They want to take advantage of it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Willis. Pass complete to Addison. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll try and run for it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. They go play action with Willis. Rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have a Vikings first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Down to about the 22 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. He gets it to Addison. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Pick up there at 22.
Vikings, first down. First down and goal to go.
They'll try to run this one in. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to lose yardage here. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Willis. He'll buy some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Malik Willis taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown. And then Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Buccaneers offense heading out. You see their offensive coordinator, Zach Robinson. He is as intense and as focused as you'll find in this business, and all eyes, including his, are on what is to come in this next possession. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Willis. Allen has it, left side. And he'll be out right at the 35. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Here's a quick throw completed by Willis. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Again, it's Johnson. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, here's Willis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It was a bad throw. Right when I threw, I said, oh shit, they got me.
Willis looking to throw it. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 3rd down, they go with Shipley. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Willis now off play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Yaya Diaby. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Play action, Willis. And pressure coming, and they got it.
What happened here? Why didn't he roll out? What happened there? Just magical luck happening to them. What the fuck was that? Okay.
Loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down, 4th and goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving. Down the right sideline.
Here comes the silver platter bullshit. Here it comes.
45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Baker has an X factor, so does everybody else apparently.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Mayfield. A quick throw there is incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. But it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Mayfield now. And that will be incomplete as well. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start on the ground with Shipley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Shipley again. And a pretty good burst there as he get this across midfield and down to the 46. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The 21-yard line.
They go play action with Willis. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Willis will look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Malik Willis with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Malik Willis who took it in himself to cap things off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
It's a gain of 5. brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing, Mayfield.
30-yard line.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball, but I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can, and that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
Mayfield with it once more. To the right side and complete to Hurst. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
7-yard pickup.
2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. And he works free. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the gun, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd and 5.
At the Vikings 15-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw, Mayfield. And he's got it.
Just completely wide open.
Touchdown.
This is silver platter shit, man.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers are able to cut it.
I have a big concern about this game, because I feel like they're just like handing themselves stuff when they need it. Like, I'm playing fine and they just give themselves shit.
Is up and good. And that'll make it 17-13.
Buccaneers 13.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to win this game. I'm kind of concerned. They're just going to give Mayfield an X factor, and he won't be stopped.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just
Another home road game.
bring the football out to the 25.
45-yard line.
Here. Start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half.
This is what we're built for, guys.
Things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now second second and 6 at the Bucs 47-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Up the middle they go. Bruce. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll keep it on the ground. Bruce. 20. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 9. 73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. From 10 yards out. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving getting ready to go back to work. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. They'll start on the ground with Irving. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
Mayfield looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides. Look at him go.
This is what they do. This is all they do is just hand themselves shit. How did 2 safeties not catch this guy?
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
Yeah, I can't pull away. They just keep constantly handing. What the fuck? Oh my god. They just keep handing themselves big plays. I'm going to lose this game because of this.
Try to throw for the 2. It's complete. And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty, so they will be unable.
You'll see their defense is going to start being in my fucking huddle. And then when I go back to throw, they're going to be running my fucking routes to my receiver. They're going to be fucking sacking me all over the place. And Baker Mayfield's still going to be pulling his fucking stupid fucking bullshit. They're still going to be handing themselves big plays. They won't do shit, then they'll have a big play. Won't do nothing, hand themselves a big play. And then my offense will all of a sudden be shut down. That's why I'm concerned about this game. I'm extremely concerned about this game.
Field goal as the differential remains.
It's another fucking home game where I'm actually on the road.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Willis now off of play action. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on second and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't.
I tried to throw the ball, and for some reason he stopped. I tried to throw the ball. This is the kind of shit that's going to make me lose the game right there. That kind of stuff right there. And then they're in my fucking playbook. And then fucking Mayfield's going to have an X factor and we'll be unstoppable. I'm telling you, I'm going to lose this game. It's going to be all bullshit. It's going to be all them handing themselves shit. That's all I've had all fucking year against me. That's all I've had all fucking year. It's just fucking team after team after team. Even games I fucking dominate, they just hand themselves like 3 touchdowns at the end to give themselves a good game.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Well, that's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a first down out of it.
I guess he can put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he doesn't get what he really wants.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more.
Yeah, everyone's just going to be some big-ass play. Yeah, there we go. Tight end outrunning everybody on my team. My guy's, Ember 8's got a massive ankle and still can't keep up with him.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll send a receiver in motion.
Yeah, 47 as an X factor will do nothing.
Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field.
Again, every time I match personnel on third down, my linebacker's on a receiver. Every fucking time. Why? 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 This is what I'm talking about. They hand themselves shit. Why is my linebacker? What the fuck is this?
I think I remember that.
Why is my linebacker on a fucking receiver? What are we doing? And what is my safety back here doing? This is what I'm talking about, man.
Field across the 45.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
He was brought down.
69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 45 on second down, Mayfield. And oh, he's going to be...
Again, how do we pull the fucking face mask from literally behind him?
This is going to get him a first down.
This is another fucking silver platter drive. They're handing themselves again.
And that's going to cost him 15.
They're just handing themselves fucking play and drive after drive after drive and play after play. They're fucking goddamn defense in my fucking huddle. And they're running the routes of my receivers. I'm blown away I'm even in this game.
That's complete to his receivers.
I feel like I'm on the road.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. And they will eventually. But he's in. All the way to.
I do that against linebacker and he groups in front of me and fucking picks it off.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this.
No, it's going to be tied in a minute. They're going to get the fucking thing and then they're unstoppable on 2-point conversions because they do whatever they want on those too. So we're losing this game. We're absolutely losing this game.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Irving will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. That little setback there on 1st down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown and a conversion to tie this game. What play calls does he have on that sheet?
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. In motion left, Godwin. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Emeka Egbuka.
Here we go. Here we go with the manning themselves stuff. Here we go. Tampa Bay is at home. I'm on the road.
They trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Fucking best corner in the NFL just got mossed all game by one guy. Just can't even cover him. And it's always when we need it. It's always when they need it. It's always when they need a fucking... Yeah, there you go. Stand there wide open.
Into the end zone for 2, and this game now tied here in the 4th. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, fourth quarter, as the kick is away here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, fourth quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Bruce. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bruce. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Now they'll look to Willis to throw. And he fires one.
Wow, see what I'm talking about? Their fucking linebackers can cover my fucking receivers, but Chris Johnson can't cover Mbuka at all. Johnson's got an X factor, and Mbuka doesn't. He can't even cover him.
He could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Back to throw, Willis. He gets it to Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Bruce. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 46 yards. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
Yeah, don't worry. Baker Mayfield and the fucking Buccaneers aren't done yet. Their home crowd will get behind them and give them a boost.
That time a 6-play drive. And a long run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the 4th, and a very critical drive upcoming. Mayfield on play action. On the move to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield down. Throw left side complete. That's Gutierrez. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Throwing, Mayfield. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's returnable now for Smith. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yep, all their defensive shit works. I blitz and he's standing there waiting for someone to get open.
From him, he's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 10. Now from the gun, here's Willis. And he will find Winslow. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They go play action with Willis. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds.
Yep, they're covering everything flawlessly. Big surprise.
As well. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now,
this is what we're built for, guys, right here. We're built to win games like this, so hopefully we can do it and not make a mistake.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Yeah, and this is why I conserve Bruce. This is why I've been conserving him. So we can win games like this with him.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Bruce. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
3rd down and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bruce. And he will have the Vikings first down. He's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 80 yards there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Bruce.
You know what's funny? They know we're running and we're still doing it.
Second to their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down.
That's a touchdown.
Shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go.
Damn it, that's close. That is close.
Just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
So that
stands.
challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Knock him back so he goes back. Oh, my God. Wow.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there, so I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Johnson. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Every yard they gain getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play call.
Yeah, we're just going to run it here, and if we can't get in, we're going to kick a field goal.
Right?
That'll seal the game.
What do we have? It's going to keep us in a good spot. No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great, but that's not what you're really playing for.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Well, they hit him.
Yeah, I mean, we all knew this was going to happen.
Not escape, and that is not going to get it done.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football, but on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it, instead spilled for a loss.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
So Mayfield and the Bucs down by 10, 33 seconds to go. It's certainly a tough situation on the road, needing 2 scores to stay alive in the playoffs as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Baker. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
And the Vikings will continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.